Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really going on quite a fascinating journey.
Absolutely.
We're looking into some really deep spiritual connections, trying to link Gauri Das Pandit from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time.
Who we know is Subal Saka in Krishna's Leela.
Exactly. And then connecting him to, well, a pretty surprising figure from Lord Rama's Leela. It's quite the puzzle.
It really is. And our goal here, as always, is to sift through different sources. We've got audio discussions, key texts like Gauri Ganesha Deepika, Krittivasa Ramayana, Bhagavatam.
Right, and other Vaishnava writings. We want to pull out the core insights for you, especially where things get a bit complex or even contradictory.
And what's interesting right off the bat is that complexity. You know, tracing these identities across different divine ages, different Leelas, it's rarely simple.
Definitely not.
It means looking closely at details from various traditions. And, well, sometimes those details don't quite mesh perfectly. We'll explore that.
Okay, so let's start with the bedrock, the connection that's pretty much undisputed, right?
The first link.
Gauri Das Pandit, a major figure with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The sources, specifically Gauri Ganesha Deepika, Sloka 128, are very clear.
Crystal clear.
It directly says he's Subal Saka from Krishna's Leela. No ambiguity there. It states, Subaliya Priya Sreshta sa Gauri Das Pandita, meaning Krishna's dear friend Subal is Gauri Das Pandit.
And that identification immediately tells us a lot about Gauri Das Pandit's eternal nature. Because Subal Saka, for those familiar with Krishna's inner circle, well, he's not just any friend.
No, he's one of the Atishai Priya Saka.
Exactly. The most dear friends in Golika Vrindavan. His whole being is tied to Krishna's most confidential pastimes. He's right there with others like Kamalakar Pipalai, who's identified as Mahabala Saka.
So Subal's role is incredibly significant, very intimate.
Hugely significant, which makes the next step so intriguing.
Right. Here's where it gets, well, really interesting. With Gauri Das Pandit, Subal Saka established, the question arises, and it's one explored by some Bengali Vaishnava saints.
This proposed Rama-Leela connection.
Exactly. Could Subal Saka have appeared earlier in Lord Rama's time? And some sources suggest, yes, he was Vishana's son, Tarani Sen.
Tarani's son, the warrior son.
The warrior son, yes. Who fought bravely, achieved a heroic death, actually, at Lord Rama's own hands. And then, through his father Vivishana's prayers and his own devotion, he attained Paramdhama, the supreme abode.
It paints this picture of, like, spiritual evolution, doesn't it? From warrior to liberated soul, and then perhaps to intimate friend of Krishna.
That's the proposed link, but it's definitely a mystery, hence this deep dive. We need to unpack Tarani Sen's story first, I think.
Agreed. To understand the connection or the debate around it, you really need to know who Tarani Sen was. Let's look at the Krittivasa Ramayana.
Okay, so for our listeners, Krittivasa Ramayana, famous 15th century Bengali epic by Saint Krittivasa Ojha.